everyone, hope you're well. Today I'm here to film this look for you guys. It's super rainy and gloomy as it was last week, so excuse that. Honestly, looking outside makes me want to cry, but I really wanted to come on and film a makeup video for you guys today, so here it is. It's basically just my go-to everyday makeup again, but I've just sat and done my makeup answering your questions. Coming up close, this is the final look. Just really glowy and stuff, just my usual, but you guys can get ready with me. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and here's the get ready with me. So here I am, barefaced and looking lovely, of course, and I'm going to start off with moisturizing. And something that I've been really liking, but I totally misunderstood what the product actually was, is the Drunken Elephant, and it's not actually drunken, it's drunk elephant, de-bronzy anti-pollution sunshine drops. I thought these were like my Clarins instant natural something drops that you mix with your moisturizer, you leave them on overnight, they make you bronzed. I have a little bit of that on at the moment, but this is not that. This is like an instant, kind of like an instant tan for your legs, but for your face. And I've really been enjoying it for days like today where my face really doesn't match my body. Sometimes if I just want to run out, I don't want to wear lots of makeup, I just mix this in with my moisturizer, put a few drops, and I found like one and a bit is plenty. Normally I don't have rings on and stuff, but all you do is you mix it in. And also these are meant to be good for like anti-pollution. My skin's probably going to go a bit red, but funnily enough I actually bought this and then Drunk Elephant sent it to me, so thank you for that. So I might give it to like my mum or my sister because I think it's such a good product to have. I love taking what's left and putting it on my neck and stuff. I've gone all red, but it's just because my skin, literally you touch it and it goes red. I will be answering your questions in this video because this is meant to be chatty. So I have my questions from you guys that I asked on Instagram, and I actually think I'm going to start with one of the first. And I'm not going to be saying names and stuff, but this girl always messages me and like comments on my stuff, so thank you. You know who you are. And it's, what are your go-to meals during the day? Okay, let's do foundation. I'm just using a NARS Sheer Glow. This is in the colour Stromboli. I hope it's a match today. I don't really know what shade I am, especially after that bronzing sesh we just did. My go-to meals during the day are, and I'm going to be doing a video on this, on my like healthier snacks and low-cal things that I've been doing, but my current thing is I was eating way too many calories at like breakfast and stuff. Like I was just intaking too many calories from the start of the day, and I've tried to cut that down and I've really seen a difference. I have some wraps, which again, wait for my low-cal video and I'll show them to you. I normally have like a wrap with eggs. It depends, sometimes I have scrambled eggs, sometimes I have runny eggs, sometimes I have eggs with like tomato. If not, I tend to have bacon, but I tend to have the lean bacon, so the medallions, rather than having like the full bacon. I do like a hearty breakfast. I also love avocado and stuff like that, so sometimes I'll just have avocado on some wrap or something. It just kind of depends on what I have in the house, which normally is nothing. Recently, for work especially, again, I feel like I used to eat a very carby lunch. Like I always used to make myself a sandwich, and I used to, literally it's been about 3 weeks, like I barely, I think in the last 3 weeks I've eaten a sandwich at work once, and that was just because I had nothing in the house, and the co-op near my work had no good salads. They're literally, salads are yucky. So now I tend to make myself either a tuna salad or I make myself a caprese salad. So it just kind of depends on like what I have in the house, to be honest, but I love putting olives and I love sweet corn and stuff like that in the salad. I also have like these little low-cal things that I need to show you guys. So I'm trying to be a bit more healthy. And then for dinner I'm having either like curries with cauliflower rice. So yeah, I've got lots of things that I need to show you guys, but if I go to my mum's I'll just have pasta. Now I'm just taking some concealer. I've just bought this new. It was like transferring onto my contact lenses. Weird, I know, but it's because it was the powder wasn't setting it well enough. So now I've got my powder that I wanted and it's all working fine. Oh, I love this question. Top MAC picks. Who remembers who remembers the days of like top 10 MAC eyeshadows, top 10 MAC blushes. Those were the best YouTube days. Honestly, I literally can talk about old YouTube forever. I miss it so much. This YouTube is not as fun as the old one. But I would say my top 10, I see I'm even saying top 10. My top MAC products are, I love their eyeshadows. I probably don't use them as much as I used to, but I used to be obsessed. Their lipsticks, like the matte range, so like the matte formula of lipsticks from MAC, I would say are the best because they have the matteness, but they're not super drying. They wear really comfortably. I used to love like Angel, I used to love Creme Cup, all the old school ones, but Honey Love and Yash are like my go-tos. I would also say I like their powders. I really like their bronzers, and I love their blushes. So those are probably the few things from MAC that I'm like, if you don't have them, you need them. Their blushes are like my favorites. I used to love, what was it called? Melba? Who remembers the Barb's Melba days? I used to love that blush. I probably still have it. Don't know if I should put it on my face though. Now I'm using in its lid the Charlotte Tilbury, oh, what is it called? Don't want to get this everywhere. Magic Powder Under Eye and Face, and mine is in medium, I think. And all I do is I take a beauty blender and take some in the, I don't even dampen the beauty blender, which I probably should. Just going under my eyes. Okay, another great question. Favorite Persian dish. Favorite Persian dish is orma sabzi. I think I've said this before. And I also really like another version. I'll put them up on the screen. They're going to look gross. Also, I really want to do a video. I was talking to my cousin about this the other day. Me cooking an Iranian dish from scratch. I think I would be petrified. But I think I'm going to do it. And I was thinking of actually cooking orma sabzis, but I was saying, apparently it's like really easy. So if anyone else can give me another recommendation of an Iranian dish to cook, like I was thinking of like, I don't know, but apparently Iranian dishes, they're not actually that hard to cook. It's just they take like hours and hours and hours. So like I would have to start early in the morning and then I could finish like for dinner time basically. Best timeless piece in my wardrobe. Ooh, best timeless piece in my wardrobe. It's probably like handbags, because I just feel like honestly all of my, I need to do an updated handbag collection video. Who else would like that? I bought another handbag this morning. Oof, and it wasn't even like something that I've been eyeing up. It was like an impulse buy, which I never do, but it was on half price sale and it was so cute that I couldn't pass it up. It was from, I've never shopped from their brands. So yeah, naughty Barbs, naughty, I could slap my hand. But I would say that, and then also probably like a really good pair of jeans that you just feel great in, because everyone needs a pair of jeans. And I've got some jeans that I literally wear that I've had for years. This is a good question. Have you ever thought of having cosmetic surgery before? So I know we talk a lot about like aesthetics, like Botox, fillers, blah blah blah, and I've spoken about stuff like that before, but the cosmetic surgery is like to me when you go under the knife. I'm just going to contour. I'm just using the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I've also started putting some of this under here, which creates a kind of a shadow, which I don't even know if it's like a thing, but I like to think it is. I didn't put any illuminator under my foundation. Honestly, anytime I film, I always do this. Like I had it here. Ugh. I was gonna put the Iconic London underneath my foundation. I forgot. So annoying. Honestly, that's like the key to me to good skin. So annoying. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, cosmetic procedures. No, guys, honestly, I don't think there's anything about me that I dislike to that extent. Like nose job, etc. I mean, I don't have the best nose, but it is what it is. Like it's the nose that God gave me, kind of thing. And then yeah, if there was something that like really bothered me, then yes, 100% I would have gone for it. But Like, for example, me and my cousin were talking about this. If lipo, or who was I talking to? Maybe I was talking to Rochelle about this. If lipo was like a in and out job, like easy peasy, you know, go in, get lipo, come out, I would do it, but I'm just petrified, like honestly, so super petrified. I'm too much of a wuss, but I honestly have nothing against it. Like, you do you. If you want to change something, if you want to do something, as long as you're safe, smart and responsible about it, that's totally down to you if you're an adult. Would you collab with any makeup or clothing brand, and what would you bring out? Oh my god, what would I don't know. Like, I would love to collab. I would love to collab with jewelry as well. I feel like I would love, oh my god, I just think it's so fun. So yeah, that would be a dream of mine, probably. I feel like that would probably be a bit easier than fashion or makeup to do something like that. And also I feel like jewelry is such a timeless thing that, I don't know, I just feel like I really would enjoy it. But clothing, I feel like I would love, obviously, too. Now we move on to blush, and this is the blush that I spoke about in my last video that I'm obsessed with, and it is MAC's Gingerly. I've had this for so long, yeah, probably too long, but I love this colour. I've recently rediscovered it and I love it even on my eyes. So all I'm going to do is, to be fair, it's so hard to tell what you look like on camera. And I like my blush quite dragged out. And then I do the Kylie Jenner trick of a little bit on the nose. Why not? Don't actually know if it does anything, but we will just roll with it. Someone says, I wanted to know if you're enjoying your new job. I am, yes, thank you so much. I'm very, very happy. Advice on someone buying their first luxury bag. I definitely think timeless rather than like what's in. So for example, I don't know, if the Dior saddle bag, for example, is so in, or whatever, or the Chloe, you know, that little bag with the bracelet, like I really like that bag. But those are quite like, I mean, the Dior saddle bag is more timeless. We're gonna say timeless, maybe that wasn't a good example because it's kind of come back. It's not like a Chanel bag or something. So I would probably say try and go a bit more classic for your first. I didn't really go classic, but I feel like a Balenciaga, that was my first ever designer bag. But I do feel like that bag literally has been around for like 10 years, 15 years, and it's still going strong. I'm just going to use the highlighter by ABH, and this is in So Hollywood, and this is the loose version. So all I do is I put some on the lid, and this stuff is blinding. And I'm just taking a pencil brush to do my nose first. But yeah, like, I don't know, if a Chanel, god, it's literally pouring outside, it's crazy. Why can we not have good weather? Like, Australia was really nice and sunny last year this time. So yeah, if you don't like something like that, like I can't speak because I don't have a Chanel like bag like that, but for example, a wok from Chanel. I've used my wok in every situation you can think of. I've worn it smart, I've worn it out. I love out, going, let's go out. I've worn it, you name it, like going to the shops. So find a bag that's versatile. Not because a Chanel wok is expensive, but in terms of Chanel, it's not like super expensive. So in terms of your first designer handbag, I feel like that's a really, really good one to go for. Just kind of depends on your lifestyle. Like, I'm a very much more casual person. So for me to go for like a really dressy bag would be silly with my lifestyle. But it depends. Listen, if you're going out every night, girl, you get yourself that kind of bag. Oh, I love this. Next designer purchase. Okay, should I show you guys this handbag on here? Because I don't feel like everyone watches these kind of videos, and then if I do like a handbag dedicated video, everyone's going to be like watching it more, if that kind of makes sense anyway. So I will show you guys the handbag I literally just bought this morning because I was browsing to buy some jeans, funnily enough, which has got nothing to do with handbags. Okay, where is my eyeshadow brush? Here we go. This is my favorite eyeshadow brush. It's the 286 from MAC. Just love this brush. Look, you can even see it's the same color as the blush. So I'm just going to take Gingerly on my brush, and this is what I've been doing recently. So I literally just was browsing for jeans because I saw Maria Dragonova, I hope that's how I say your name, Maria. She was wearing these Ganni jeans in her last like shopping vlog, or second to last or whatever, and I like almost died over them because I've been looking for some jeans with like this, like a split in them at the bottom, but honestly I don't know if I need a new pair of jeans. And then I just went on the sale, saw this bag, and I was like, need. So I will flash it up on the screen. It's just really fun and cute. I've been loving experimenting more with handbags and like not super expensive handbag brands, because I just feel really bad spending like $1,000 on a bag nowadays. I just don't know if I could do it anymore. Do you follow any self-care rituals or anything you do to look after your mental health? No, which is probably really bad. Chilling at home is my meditation or my relax time. I'm just putting a bit more of that highlight on the top of my brow. Or like getting my nails done, for example, which my nail lady, can we just talk about my nails? I probably have foundation all over them. Like for me, that's my like time when I go and have my eyebrows done, or which I never really do go get my eyebrows done very much, and I'm actually not very happy with them at the moment, but that's a whole nother story. But those are the kind of things that for me are like my self-care. Like for example, doing my makeup in the morning before work. I also feel like on my drives, does anyone else do this? I think so much on my drives to from work to places to meet people. Like I just go into think mode, which sometimes is not a good thing. Sometimes I think way too much on my little drives. So yes, that's probably the only times that I feel like I do that. Anyone else do that? I don't know. Someone asked, how much do you get paid? Like, do you really think I'm gonna answer that question? No. Would you go and come dine with me? No. Would I ever go on TV? I don't know. You can never say never, but I'm such a nervy person in front of the camera that isn't my own. I drank so much Iranian tea yesterday, and I legit feel like my whole throat is still burning. So I don't know. You can never really say never, but I'm so nervy when it comes to stuff like that I don't know. I just don't know if I could. My cousin, funnily enough, has been on Come Dine With... No, he went on... Oh my god. What's the one where they have a date on ITV? Oh, that's gonna really annoy me. Dun 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 dun. That's the theme tune. Dun 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 dun. You guys can just comment it below. I can't remember. It's not Come Dine With Me. Would I ever cut my hair into a bob again? Oh my god. Honestly, guys, I love a bob. Like, I love the fact that I've been a few different colours now. Technically, I was thinking about this the other day. I've technically been red as well, because when I dyed my hair brown myself, it went this like aubany colour. So do you know what? I feel like I've been every colour, because I've been black, I've been blonde, I've been my own brown, I've been ombre, I've been like balayaged, I've been, yeah. So let me know down below what was your favourite colour on me, or what is your favourite colour on me, because I'd love to know. I'm really happy with whatever this is that I've got going on at the moment. It's lightened up so much, which I'm really happy about, because when I first got it done I was like, whoa. Honestly, the last person that did my eyebrows, half of my brow's been chopped off. Like, I could honestly like really get mad about it. Like, why? I don't want a short brow. So I'm having to like pencil it in every time. It's really getting on my nerves. I'm very fussy about my eyebrows, guys. I didn't notice it until I went home the next day, like, and looked and started doing my makeup, and I was like, why is half my eyebrow shorter? If you'd have told me like, Barbs, you'll be blonde one day, I'd be like, no, I won't. Like, there is no way. But I did it. So yeah, I don't know. I right now I'm really happy with the length of my hair. Like, it's sort of a mid-length. It's not super long, it's not super short. It's more manageable. I'm kind of happy with it, and I'm really chuffed of the fact that I'm wearing it natural more often. Like, this sounds so stupid, but I'm really proud of myself. I'm like, well done, Barbs, because for years that was such a big, like, I don't know, not insecurity, but I just did not like my hair wavy and natural at all. And now that I look back, I'm like, Barbs, I actually really like my waves. Like, I have to be in the mood for it. I will just admit that. I have to be really like vibing it. If I'm not into it, like, I will hate it all day. But I am really proud of myself nonetheless. Next question. Are you planning on buying a second home? I wish. Buying the first one was expensive enough. I feel like if I had a partner, I could definitely go ahead and do it, but at the moment single, like, there is no way. Someone said, what do you think about the rest of the YouTube community? I'm just going to do my mascara, which just fell on the other side of the table. Guys, the YouTube community is just like the rest of the world. There are nice people, there are fake people, I'm sure, there are nasty people. You can't say that like the YouTube community is any different to just real life. So I would just say you just have to be a bit more careful with the people you associate yourself with. I'm just glad that I found a great group of girls that understand the fact that we're not going to see each other all the time. You're not going to be like texting 24/7, but when you do, it's kind of just like you hung out the week before, because everyone's got their own lives, everyone's really busy, and I totally get that. So it's just nice to have people in your life who respect that. Like, a lot of my YouTube friends are like in serious relationships or married and stuff, and it's like I can't expect them to be like free like every weekend to go out and hang out with me, and like vice versa, because sometimes like I work on the weekends and stuff like that. Just kind of stay in my own little lane. How do you cheer yourself up after a bad day? To be honest with you guys, like, I'm not even kidding with you, the best medicine for me of having a bad day was my guinea pig. I'm not joking. Like, he was the little love of my whole family's lives, and he has now passed away. He actually passed away, oh my god, like, I literally could cry about it. You guys are gonna think I'm such a loser. He passed away on Valentine's Day. It was horrendous. I've never seen my mum cry like that. I've never cried like that. Like, we were, you know, like cry howling. I'm sure everyone can understand and relate. But he used to be like my little thing. Like, when I used to be sad, I used to go to my mum's house and I used to cry and just hold him, and he would make me feel better. So now I don't have him around anymore, and we're definitely not getting a new guinea pig. I just kind of talk to my mum, really. I feel like that's my thing. My comfort blanket has always been my mum. And also just keeping busy, like just coming home after a hard day. Normally, if I'm not feeling it, I prefer to be by myself. I don't really like to be like around people. And then I watch a program, I go to bed, and then I find in the morning I feel fine. It's normally around that time. And then I feel much better. So I just straightened my hair as well whilst my mascara was drying. But because I had my hair, I've been doing it in like kinks at the moment, and I've been enjoying it, but I want it straight now. Last thing I'm going to do is lips, which is, I've been super boring with my lips because I did get them redone in May, I want to say April, end of April, May, and I'm so much happier with the shape. Like, so honestly, they are so good at their shape, but I do think they could be a little bit bigger. Ooh, I know. But I do like them with gloss, so it's fine. But in terms of shape, I'm really happy. So all I'm doing is putting on one of my face, because I can't find my Rihanna Fussy one. I'm putting on, everyone needs this, it's the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Collagen Lip Bath or something. And I don't line them or anything. I feel so like Elsie Lauren Conrad with this headband. Also, who's excited for the Hills? It's coming back June 24th apparently. I am that much of a loser that I know that. Someone asked me in the questions as well, am I watching Love Island and who is my favourites? So bad. I literally have not been following it properly. I've only seen like the first episode because I honestly have been that busy. Like, I've been out every evening. Last night is the first night that I came home and had a really good night's sleep. And then I'm just going to spray some of this. This is the Hangover RX 3-in-1 replenishing primer. Nina gave me this. Nina brought me like loads of makeup a while ago. And I put this on my mum the other day and I was like, do you know what? I want to spray some of this. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like coconut. So guys, this is the finished makeup look. I'm super happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and you enjoyed me answering your questions. Just a really glowy makeup using pretty much the same things I always use, but I know you wanted a makeup video off me, so here you are. I love you all so much. Take care of yourselves and definitely answer the little bits of the questions that I asked you guys back in this video, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.